Hey folks, just want to show everybody a project that I've been working on. This is a landing gear control system for a radio-controlled Mi-24 helicopter that I'm going to be building, and the brains of the operation is the Arduino. The Mi-24 uses 6 different servos for its gear system, which obviously would mean plugging in a whole bunch rather than just the one cable I've got there that runs to the Arduino, which is there. I've got the code loaded up and mostly working. And as you can see from the wires there, they all run into the rat's nest of the breadboard there and then to the servos. I also have 2 lights put in place. The red one there you can see right now indicating that the gear is up, and there's also a green one there as well that will show when the gear is down. So moving over here, this is the mock-up of the Hind's landing gear system. You can see there's the servo up front for the nose gear, which is just held on by elastic right now. There's the servo in the middle there that powers the main landing gear system. Right there, there's my main landing gear, a rough mock-up, really rough. And then you can see I've got the 2 sets of doors that form the Hind with 4 servos. They're the rear doors there, which are hinged on the center line. They open up first. And then as they open up, these 2 forward doors will also open at the same point in time as the gear system swings down. So we'll just go ahead and run a couple of cycles for everybody to see. There it goes. You can see how the rear doors drop down and then come back up, and the forward doors stay down. Other folks have done this with a whole bunch of different landing gear sequencers all daisy chained together, but I wanted to see if I could just do it with the single Arduino. And here's what it looks like looking from the outside of the quote-unquote aircraft. This runtime is actually fairly prototypical. I timed it off of a couple of videos I found on YouTube of the Mi-24's gear sequence. It goes up and down very, very quickly. There are some concerns over the long term about whether the servos are going to take that sort of abuse. The main gear in the final system is actually going to be not powered by a rotary servo, but will be a Firagelli linear actuator. I've got one of those coming in. So you can see everything's timed pretty well. It's not perfect yet, but this is just a mock-up, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Still to do is some code that will prevent the landing gear from moving unless this switch on the transmitter is in the same condition as the gear. You see the gear is down and the switch is down, and I don't want to have a situation where if I power up the helicopter with the gear switch in the up position, you don't want the landing gear obviously to collapse. There's a little bit of logic that I have to work out there to make sure that the system tests it all. There you go.